Well, hello everybody, I'm back. I just thought I'd just carry on while I was in that frame of mind, and I've just sorted myself out and cleared my desk off and got things ready now. Now what I thought I would do is sew a few buttons on, just like Corinne did, and so we've done that. We stitched those on and this is all done. Now in the meantime, while I've been waiting for let me tell you, the video I've just uploaded, now this is the same morning as the video I've just previously done, and it uploaded, and I'm not joking, within 15 minutes after all that palaver yesterday and this morning. So I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm flummoxed. So I'm just going to try and do as Gail Agostinelli does, as Roxy doesn't because she joins hers together, but Gail always just goes straight through, and so does Corinne. So I'm going to do the same. So you can always wind it on, can't you, if you get bored? So anyway, I'm putting my buttons on now. I'm going to take them off now. I've got 3 here, 3 there. So there'll be 6 buttons on the front. I know we should work in odd numbers, but these are odd numbers and the colours are right. So what I've done, excuse me, I've turned under the edging to get the size I wanted for my signatures. Okay, so that's done. And not only that, I needed to fold it in half in order to know where to place my buttons. So I've tried to get this as neat as I could, and I think it's not too bad actually. And I've done like an envelope fold, or I'm not sure what you call this. You know, with what they do with the wood. I can't remember the name now. It'll come to me. And they're all nicely, neatly turned. So I'm just going to sew the buttons on because I can't do any more then oh, and I've just put a little bit of lace down here. So if we finish that off now, that'll be good. So what I was thinking of doing, let me put that way. And I'm just going to put the blue buttons down here. Or shall I, I'm changing my mind now, aren't I? Or shall I put them, now that's sweet, isn't it? But the only thing is, but I think we'll be okay because I was going to put this batten in. Is that the name of this? Yes, batten. But I would have to undo all this again now, and I don't really want to do that. And I think it's going to be secure enough because that's quite a heft on there now, so I think she's going to be okay. And if there's any problem, I can always change the plan as we go along. Okay, so let's just decide now. Maybe the 3 on the front is enough because it's not a huge, I think so. And I think they'll be sweet. I'm just wondering whether to put them like that. No, I think I'm going to go like that. That may be wrong, but I'm going to go with it. So I'm going to put those on in a moment. And I'm going to sew. I don't want to cover up my crosses. That's the thing. So if I start one there. Let's see if I can do this now and without making a mess of it. Says she dropping her buttons. I think I better put let's do that. My brain is whirring at the minute. Wondering what to do with my, don't want that too close to that. My inside cover, that's what I'm thinking about, sorry. There we go. And I don't want to mess up these crosses, so let's see if I can get that through there without stabbing myself. That would be good. So this will probably be uploaded now this evening, ready for tomorrow. And hopefully it will do as well as the first one I just did. So I am not going to join them together for sure. So there we go. So that's one done. And I'll finish it off, but I will drag along the cotton, but you need to finish it off so it doesn't come undone. All I'm doing, I'm making long strands, but it's just the way it is when you're doing things like this. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, try and work out the best way to do this. So it's roughly there. Let me just check. I get that button in there, yes. And that will be great. Now Corinne has done lots of work on hers and it's looking absolutely stunning. So I'm sure Edie's going to be thrilled to bits with it. I have been waiting for her to get to the part where she does actually do the inside. Oh, look, I can't find the hole. Where are you, for goodness sake? There you go. And I was wondering whether she had any new tricks that I could learn. I love learning things from people. Anyway, we shall see. See how far I get with this. Right, let's just finish that one off. It's been a beautiful day here today. So that's something anyway, isn't it? Oh, not going to be exactly right, but never mind. Never is it? Let's see if I can tidy that up a little bit. That's not too bad, actually. There we are. Right. So we get these 3 buttons on, and then I'll put the other 3 on, and then we'll look at the cover then, shall we? I haven't actually done one with a turning on the cover like this, and I'm trying to think in my head whether or not I'll machine stitch it all the way around there, which I think might be a good idea because I can then take the pins out. I think I'll just do a straight stitch though. But the only thing is I've got this right there, unless I go straight through it like that. So I could start this end, couldn't I? And I don't know whether my sewing machine will go through all these layers. So it may be that I'll have to hand stitch it, which will be quite tough, I should think. Right, that's those 3. And they're not straight, but never mind. Not to worry. No, did I drop them all? Did I? What a scream. I've got one. Oh, we may have to search for more. Oh, there's another one. See if I can find one more. Probably not in this one. No. Usually keep a little jar on my I've got the big jar here, so there's one. If I can just get it out. Oh, there it is. So what happened to that, I have no idea. It'll turn up. I wind my cotton round there when I'm not using it. You've got to laugh. I'll find anything, I'll wind it round, look. There we go, get my chair in. And I think I'll use white, I may as well. Why not? Indeed. I know you're shouting at me to take those off, so there we go. Oh, there we go. That one's in. I put the heating on actually because it went really, really cold. I know the sun is out, but so I've got this cardigan on now, so I'm going to have to take it off because I don't think my husband has noticed that it was on. Because I'm getting now that we don't have it on as much as we used to. It used to be on all day, didn't it? The last year, but with the price of the electricity now, we're all worried. So I think 2 on there will be enough actually. Fussing with that then. Being too fussy. Right, let's see now if I can get these fairly straight. There we are, I lost it again. Don't want them too close, but I don't want them too far away either. Looks about right. That's the only thing with pins. The cotton always catches on it, doesn't it? Trying to get that one straight if I can, because it's on the front. It's not too bad. I was wondering whether you've all dashed off and found some, doesn't want to go in. Oh, there we go. Scraps and working along with us. And how many times did I do that one? My head is like an empty can. So please forgive me. Okay, there we are. Let's see if I can get the last one on. She's looking pretty, isn't she? I'm glad I did these. I broke up all the other, the flowers and everything. And I know we got a little birdie on there, but it's always nice to have some writing on, isn't it? We do like writing in our journals. Well, I do anyway. And I love lace, so there's not much I don't like in my journals, if anything. Right, let's see if that looks okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's finish that one off. And then we can take a look then at what we're going to do about... There we are. That was painless. Fairly painless. Right, so that's that. So that's the back. Oh, I quite like that. So when she's neatly, what do you think? I think she's looking really nice. And I'm hoping now I've left the depth right as well. Yes, that's fine, because then I can put lace down the edge in. Oh, it's going to be really pretty. Really pretty. Now, come on, ladies, give me some assistance. How are we going to do this? I wish Corinne had finished hers. She probably put it up today, but I need to get on with this. So let me think. Oh, I got to stitch that on. Let me just stitch that on while I'm thinking. This is threaded, so let's use this up. Doesn't matter. We got lots of pink there, but I think that's quite nice anyway. So just do some straight stitching down here. Oh, actually, some cross stitches would be nice. Let's do a couple of cross stitches, shall we? I need to practice my embroidery stitches because I'm not confident enough on camera to do, the usual embroidery stitches that... Oh, I've got crosses there, haven't I? Does it matter? No. No, I don't think so. These are not going to be perfect anyway. Just doing my best. Where am I going now? Down here. I notice quite a few of the videos these days have either got just music on them. Oh, just caught that, look. Or did I? No, I'm going to have to take it out, sorry. What's happened there? You can guarantee when you're on... when you're doing a video, something will happen. And it's not just to me, it's everybody. Let's see if I can unravel this. That was talking again, look. I don't know how they do it when they're talking and stitching. There she is. No, that's a small eye on this needle. But I don't know how they... No, I'm talking about some of them. Some of the YouTubers are not even talking on their videos. They're just either putting music or it's just absolutely... all you can hear is the needle going in. So what do you think about that? Do you think that's good or nice to have a mixture? What do you think? Than me prattling on? Not that I'm not a great conversationalist. I never have been. It's my sister's who's the chatterbox, and my two girls, my two daughters are chatterboxes. And when they're all together, and my daughter-in-law loves to have a little chat as well. So I'm usually just sitting there listening to them all. But there we are. I've always been like it ever since I was a little one. Always been a listener. I love hearing other people chatter though. And I listen to Gail and Rachel on Roxy Creations and they cheer me up. Fabulous. There we are, nearly done. Try and catch that corner there if I can. Now, let's see. Oh, that's quite nice. And it's meant to be messy. It's not meant to be neat. That's the difference between slow stitching, if anybody wants to know. Embroidery and slow stitching, they're quite different. I know it's a new trend, but it is a lovely thing to do because you haven't got to be precise. You haven't got to worry about getting it right, especially if you're a beginner. There we are. I was going to press this, but I put buttons on now, but I could still press around the edge later. I can steam it, can't I? So am I going to be able to get the sewing machine through that there? I don't think so, because I've got a lot of lace here. The only way I'd be able to do that is if I trimmed it. And I am loath to do that, though that is the correct way to do it. See, that's what I've done there, look. I think I'm going to have to do it by hand. That's okay, that's not too thick. That would probably go through my sewing machine. But unless I cut this off, what if I'm winging this now, guys, as Wendy would say. Actually, I could cut. I need to fold it. Let me just think about this a minute, because if I cut the wrong bit, I'm in trouble. I'll just cut those strands off. I'm thinking a minute, guys. Because I've done a lot of work on this, I don't want to get it wrong. Now I could either take off... Oh, that's the glue I put on originally. That was in the first video. But that's gone. So if I fold it like that and cut off those two layers there, pray for me. I hope this is going to work now. But I've cut too much off now, have I? Just manipulate it with your fingers when you... this is quite thick here as well. It's all right, there's only glue on there. I bet you're all panicking now while I'm doing this. I'm panicking a bit, I've got to be honest. Let's pin this down here. Let's get this side straight first. Because I can catch all this with a sewing machine if I can get the sewing machine to go on it. I see what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying to do it from the wrong side. Right, okay. So we're going from there, down there. Let's get that right in there like that, because I'm trying to get a point. Let me just put a pin there a second. Put a pin on here. Like so. And then this bit then needs sorting out, because that's not going under enough. Now let's see. You can only tell when you turn it over whether you need to make any adjustments. Ooh, hey, that's not bad, is it? I'm trying to get a real point there like I've got here, but I'm not going to succeed with that because of the layers I've got. So, let me see. So that's, yeah, I cut that a bit short. I knew I would. That's all right, doesn't matter. I'll turn it over then and we'll see. And I'm sorry I can't pause the camera, but this is in real time, so let's see. You can't tell until all the pins are out, you see. It's not going to be perfect, I don't think. Is that the... oh, it's the back. I think that's gone down too far there. I'm trying to stay on my mat so that you can see this. Right, let me see now. It does look a bit of a mess this side, I grant you, but the other side, it should be okay when it's flattened down. Let's see if I can get it straight. Got all the lovely stitching on there, but no matter. That's not too bad, actually. Oh, and it's at the top, actually, as well. If I could have just got a little bit more of that, of a point. I think I'm being too fussy here, but I would have liked to see what I'm doing. I'm going to fiddle a minute, guys, if you just bear with me. And maybe I can work it out. It's that bit there, look. I just can't quite get a point. I think that'll do it, actually, if I could keep my hand on there. Oops. It's very thick. You know, I think that's going to do it, actually. That's as near as I'm going to get it. And when the pins come out, I think it will flatten it down nicely. Now, shall I just tack it all the way around by hand? Or attempt? This is the bit I'm worried about, whether or not the machine will go through this. Am I brave enough to have a go? I think so. Shall we have a go? Oh, the other thing is I got the wrong colour cotton on my machine. But see, that's how it's going to go. And it's not going to be perfect by any means. And the only other thing I could do is cut a bigger piece out and then put a hem around it so that it was like that. That would be the professional way to do it. Or there is another way where you could put a bigger piece over the top and machine it so that it overhangs. Then trim it and then turn it inside out like a bag. You could do that. But I don't fancy doing that, so I think I'm going to... I wonder if I could just... I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if I could just... Let me just try a little bit and then we can carry on. Thinking if I could just catch the lining instead of... And I'm thinking what I could do, really, what I should do is stitch that up there, but I can do that with a thinner cotton. And I know I wasn't going to do that, was I? I could though, actually. I could do, let's try that. I can always take it out. Except that wasn't straight. And you're probably wondering why I'm not trimming this off here. But I think it's going to give it stability. That's my reason for leaving that on there. And you know, it's going to make it have a little bit of substance when you're opening and shutting the cover. So that's my thinking there. I'm not sure how long this video has been going, but I'm putting them fairly close together because I want to keep it down. Don't worry, I'm not going to go all the way around. And I'm not going to join videos together, so we shall have a look. It's very thick to push it like that. That's why I was going up and down, because you can't pull it out. So that's why I was showing you that. We'll have a look at the back in a minute, or the front. And this will take me about 10 minutes, I should think. So I will leave this. There we go. Ah, I'm doing it from the wrong side. Okay. Should have looked at that first of all. I got lovely neat stitching this side. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave that there. And I'm going to get it all stitched down. I'll take that out and do it again and do it nice and neatly. I might even have a go with the sewing machine, and because I think that would be better. So I'm going to take that back out because that didn't work. I was doing it from the wrong side. So I shall be back again when I've done this, and I'll come back and there'll be another video. Okay, so I'm sorry about that, but that's how she's looking at the minute. And I'm really pleased with her. And also I'm going to get out some lace and things and start putting lace down the edging of these so that they overhang outside here, because I'm not sure whether I'm going to attach lace there either. So I'll leave it there for now, and then I'll be back with another video, and then I'll show you how far I've got. All right, so take care, everybody. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like. Bye.